Alright, update on this thing. I got the one layer of 2x4 pressure treated. I'm going to put two of those, stack them one on top of each other. And I got the little shower glass in here to see how it's going to fit. And normally these are corner shower glasses that, you know, go real close to the wall. But I'm going to extend mine out because I want it to be, you know, you feel too tight in this small space. I want to make it a little longer. So I got 16 inches longer. I'm going to make a wall with 2x4s, probably a little bit higher than this, and then run it screwed into there, and then I'll tile onto that. And another thing that I'm ran into is, before I get that done, before I finish this floor plan and shower, I'm thinking I don't like the way they dropped this ceiling. It's going to be a ton of work, but I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can see on camera, but this window goes a little higher than where they stopped the wall, the ceiling. I mean, if they would have just raised it, I don't know, it looks like 4 more inches, it would have been at least flush with the top of that inside of the window, and it won't look so bad. And so there's a little gap in there too. You could even see that there was squirrels or something in the attic at one point. It started chewing up the wood here, trying to get out, and they had a piece of wood just kind of bolted up there. It looked terrible. So that really kind of irritates me. Why didn't they just make it, you know, 4 more inches higher? I don't know, maybe they used a direct 4x8 sheet of sheetrock and it was 8 feet up or something, and they stopped and they said, oh, I don't want to put another strip, so they stopped there or something. I don't know, but it's really it's one of those things that gets under your skin. You're just like, why did they do this? You know, because you hesitate doing anything down here because you know when you're done you're gonna be looking up there and going, doesn't look good. I mean, they're covering up the windows. It's obvious. This ceiling's probably, I don't know, 10, 11 feet tall. And yeah, they probably did it to keep the heat down, you know, put the heat a little lower and get it warmer in here faster. But I think another 4 inches, 6 inches even, wouldn't have been such a big deal to go up a little higher. So what I'm going to do today, long story short, and that was a long story of it, I'm going to go and take this crown molding off and start breaking this ceiling. And it sucks because I know there's insulation up there. So I'm going to be using this. The insulation, I don't think it's fiberglass. It's just that the stuff that you buy. I forgot what they call it. But it's going to be a mess. So that's why I got the vacuum here. And yeah, got to pull everything back out, clean all this up, and then start ripping up the ceiling because this is just terrible. Alright, remove the molding up on top, the heater duct, and this thing. This thing can't be taken out because it's wired behind the wood, so it's not coming out. So I'll have to do, so next I'm going to be taking these sheetrocks out. You can see they use 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So there's 1, 2, 3 seam lines. Alright, so I ripped off a couple pieces of the plywood, or not plywood, but the sheetrock. And there is fiberglass insulation. And you can see that the ceiling is like, I don't know, like less than a foot up from there, maybe 8 inches. And you can see there's something there. Wood there. So if they really want to just add fiberglass insulation, they could have just put it on the other side. I don't know. Guess they wanted it lowered just a little bit more. Anyways, I'm gonna rip out this other side, and you can see how they had it with the wood. It's just little, what is it, 1x2s that they nailed to the wall. And it looks like there's one stud in the middle. One 2x4 going across the middle. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so there's the other ceiling, which is just some kind of veneer. Okay, the real ceiling actually goes up another 4 feet from that. Show you with the light. Okay. There's the actual ceiling up there, the real ceiling. Alright, so I started taking that all down. Just have the beam in the middle now. I went up to the attic and I could see that this thing goes up real high, so I don't know, I'm confused if I want to do it lower or just keep it real high. Obviously they lower the ceilings because of it's cold, you know, when they keep the heat down, but and then over here you have these beams that were here going down into the floor because this was an add-on to the bedroom, the shower. They took from the bedroom to add the shower. And you can see they cut the beams. I don't know if those are structural or not, but what's done is done. So if I do raise the ceiling to where it was originally, I would have to take all this out up to where the ceiling is, the original ceiling, which is more work to do that. And it is 6 months out of the year here, it's pretty cold, so I'm thinking just to leave it the height that is, but just take that off and put new sheetrock up. And same with this, take that off, put new sheetrock, because yeah, this thing is done not even straight. You can see it bows down right here where the window is. This one's pretty nice and straight, but not this side. But this one doesn't have sheetrock, it's some kind of veneer. So yeah, I got to take that out, at least put some sheetrock up. And probably put some, it does have some wood beams on the sides, but it's only got one in the middle, so it'll need some more of them so I can bolt my sheetrock too. But yeah, quite a mess. And then I started taking this sheetrock off here because I'm going to put my Hardie back here for the shower. And you can see what they put inside the ceiling tiles. And I guess the oak floor that was here, they bolted it onto the wall too. I guess this person didn't want to waste any of the material from the house, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they needed to do that, but yeah. Probably going to rip this all this sheetrock off, because this is not even green board sheetrock. It's not water resistant, it's just regular sheetrock, and the shower is going to be here. I am going to be putting, you know, tile up to a certain point, but then I'll probably have just regular sheetrock after so high. And all this is crappy. You can see the texture that they did. They didn't know what they were doing. I tried sanding it. It's really hard. So I'm probably just going to rip this sheetrock, this whole wall, this side. This one you won't even see because it's behind, you know, the little cabinet and mirror. And then this one I'll probably leave too, because this one's going into the lath board and it's in pretty good shape. They didn't do that funky texture to it. I will have to add a little bit more up top though, a little strip. So that's where I'm at.